Welcome to another interesting video. In this video, we're going to put you through how to make this outfit professionally. So if that is what you're interested in, do well to stay tuned as we move right into the video. To start with, these are the measurements. So I have a detailed tutorial already on how to grab this particular safari suit. So do well to check the description box. You're going to get a link to the video on how to grab the safari suit. So let's get started. You can see I have my lines here. This video is going to address those questions that you guys left on the video, on the other video that I made on safari suit. The first question was, is 10 inches a constant measurement for the chest line? The answer is no. 10 inches is not the constant measurement for the chest line. That is why when I was making this one that is smaller than the previous one, I had to bring it up. You can see here that I'm using 9.5 inches. So to get your chest line or the chest line of your clients, do well to place the tape on the shoulder of your clients. Then extend the tape to the nipple point of your clients. That is your chest measurement. That's from shoulder to the chest line. If you are not able to get that particular measurement, all you need to do is to use the bicep method. So this bicep method simply means you divide your bicep into two. Whatsoever you have, you add your shoulder slant or your shoulder slope. Say for instance, in this particular one, I'm using the shoulder slope of 2 inches and my shoulder is 15 inches. So half of my shoulder is 7.5. So 7.5 plus the 2 inches is giving me the 9.5. There's also another method. Okay guys, so let's proceed. So I'm going to mark here. So remember I took 2.5 inches here. So I now mark 1 inch up like this. Then I'm going to take the shoulder measurements, half of the shoulder plus half of an inch seam allowance. So that's what I'm marking here to get my straight line. Okay, so after that, I'll go down here by 1 inch and I'll mark 1 inch down there. Then I'll slant my shoulder from here to this point. Okay, so when I'm done with that, I'll curve my neckline like this. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to impute my chest measurement. So whatsoever I have here, I'm going to extend it by 1 inch here. So let's say that my chest measurement at this point is just 8.5. Okay, so I'm taking half of this here and I'll come in by 3/4 of an inch here. Then I'll cuff my shoulder, my armhole for the back from here down to this point, and then from here I'm going to curve it back to this point like this. So guys, when I've gotten this, I'll come over to the waistline. So I'm going to also put in my waist measurement. So what I'll do here practically is to get whatsoever that I have here, subtract 1 inch. This is another method. I'll subtract 1 inch and I'll mark my waist measurement. Then for the down parts, I'm just going to measure 7.5 like this. To this other point, 7.5 like this. Okay, because I'm going to add a slit to it. There are so many ways that you can achieve this. But I'm just showing you one of the ways that you can take to achieve this. Like I said earlier, if you don't understand whatever I'm doing, do well to visit the other video because that one is really, self-explanatory. So I'm just going to connect my lines like this from here to this point and down to this point. I don't need to have any sharp edge, so I have to connect it to blend well like that. Okay, since I'm going to have a slit, I'll mark up here 6 inches because that's how, 6.5. That's where I want my slit to end. Then I'll add 1 inch here to be my slit allowance. Remember, I already have 1 inch as my seam allowance, so I have to add additional 1 inch to make it 2 inches for the slit. Then I'm going to draw this down. and I'll connect this like that. Okay, so at this point I'm done with the back, so I'm going to go over to the front now. So I'll just basically draw this line here, straight line like this. Okay, just to demarcate whatsoever I have for the back panel. So I'm marking out like 14 inches. I think 14 inches should be enough to cover my front panel. So do well to take the inches that you know that will be enough for your front panel. Okay, then I'm going to draw a straight line like this. Okay, then I'll start here to mark my front shoulder. From here, I will mark my shoulder plus the allowance. Then my neckline, that's 2.5. That's what I have there. Then repeat my shoulder measurement like so. Okay, so I'll just drop the shoulder by 2 inches, just as I did in the front, I mean in the back. Then I'll connect it. Then for my neck depth, for the front neck depth, I'm basically going to take 3 inches. All right, so 3 inches will be enough for the project. Then I'll still curve my neck in a semicircle form. Yeah, like so. You can see that curve, it's coming out very beautiful. The next thing for me to do is to mark my chest measurements. Remember that I had already gotten my 8.5 inches for the back panel. So I'll pick my 8.5 inches and extend my tape towards where I have my full chest measurement. That's half of it, which is 20 inches. So I'll mark and I'll add my seam allowance. I hope you understand what I'm trying to do here. Then I will do the same thing for the front, I mean, for the waistline. So whatsoever I have here, let's assume this is 8.5. So I'm taking 1 inch away from it because this is, I'm taking my seam allowance away here. See, this is where my seam allowance is. So I'll just go ahead and measure whatever I have left. You can see I have just like 7.25 there. Then I'll pick it from that point, place it here. That's 7.25. I'm placing it here now to extend it towards the side. And I had my waist measurement to be 36 inches. So 36 divided by 2 gives me 18. So I will put my seam allowance of 1 inch. And I'll repeat the same thing for the back for the hips line. So whatever I have here, I'll take out 1 inch. That's the seam allowance. And I have 6.5 here. So I'll place the 6.5 here. And then I will mark my hips measurement. Okay. So I'm going to basically connect it now. I'll take it straight down here first, like this, before I can curve it. So that is it for the slits. And then I'm going to connect it here and then back here. So this is going to be a little bit coffee, but I love the shape that I am getting right now. Okay, so that is it for that side. Coming to the shoulder, I'm going to input my shoulder measurements. I mean, half of this, like 3.5 here. Okay. Then I'll go in by 1 inch. Remember, this is a safari suit and it's not a regular suit. So we have to do it differently. So whatever I have, I'm going to mark it. Then I'll cuff it. I'll make sure that the cuff stops somewhere here. Just like this. And then to the squats. So this is giving me my full blown cuff for my safari suit. Get this? Alright, it's already amazing. This is already amazing. So I'm going to cut it off now. Okay, one more thing. I'm going to add my button overlap. Usually button overlaps will be like just 1 inch for the button overlap. Then after adding 1 inch for the button overlap, I'm still going to extend it. All right, so that is my button overlap. Okay guys, so this is what I have here. I've already cut it. Sorry that I did not observe the short break in transmission. Okay, so this is what I did. I folded this part like this by my button overlap that I added. So folded it up like this, and I cut out precisely what I had on the pattern. Okay, and I also cut out my seam allowance, and I've also cut this part out. Just do the same thing. If you have missed anything, do well to check on the other video. As I said, you're going to get the whole gist. So that's what I have here. You can see everything came out perfectly well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it now on my fabric. So remember that this part here, this part here, these other parts, we're just going to cut it on fold. Cut on fold. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Alright, so this is the fabric that I've chosen for this project. As I said earlier, whenever you're going for a choice of fabric, make sure you get the best, like the best fabric for the project that you want to run. So once you get a good fabric, it's going to give you the best, like the best outcome ever. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just to fold the fabric, place it on the pattern, and cut. So guys, after cutting it, this is what I got. You can see how lovely it came out. This is so beautiful. So do you want to see how to make this beautiful pockets, how to design this beautiful pocket? Do well to stay tuned as you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I drop the video on this particular series of the Safari suit, you can easily get it first time. Please hit the like button. Again, hit the like button. Do well to share this video. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. So was this video helpful? Let me know. Thank you very much for staying tuned. From me, it's a bye-bye for now. Please don't miss the next series because it is going to be mind-blowing. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.